All right, kiddos, welcome back. This is question number 15. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to dig into question 15 with y'all. So as I was saying in the earlier video, you cannot find mean when you're looking at a box plot. You're just not given enough information. In order to find the mean, you'd have to take all of the different data values, add them together, and divide by however many data values there are. So we are not able to find the mean. However, after going through the question and looking a little bit deeper, what I can find is the median. And this question C and question D talk about the median. I can also find the ranges. And median. So what I can do is I can find some of the information in these answer choices and use those pieces of information to determine whether these answers are true or false. Okay, but I do want to clarify, you cannot find a mean when you're given a box plot. All right, so what I am going to do is I should even clarify that farther. There is one way to find a mean when given a box plot, but the graph has to be perfect. It has to be what we call perfectly symmetrical. We haven't even gotten into that. That is so much higher level statistical information than what you guys need to know in 7th grade. I don't even want you to think about it. So I don't want to say a statement that's false. You can find a mean in very, very, very certain circumstances on box plots. This is not one of those circumstances. So for all practical purposes for you guys right now, you can't find the mean, right? What I will do though, is I will find the other measures of center that I can, given the information that I'm given. Okay, so I'm going to create my little chart over here like I've done in the other problems. All right, so I've got 3 kind of categories, right? This category over here, I'm going to find the range. I'm going to find the median. Did it say anything else? Median, range. I thought there was one other thing. Range, median, median, median. Okay, I think that's it. Median and range is all I really need to find. And so I have 2 groups. I've got coaches group, and then I've got all of the players. Okay, so I'm going to start by finding the range. Remember, on a box plot, to find the range, you take the biggest point on the graph and the smallest point on the graph, the minimum and the maximum, and you subtract them. So the range for Coach Dave's group would be 100 minus 20, which is 80. And the range for all of the players is going to be 100, which is the biggest point, minus the smallest point, which is 0. And you guys know that 100 minus 0 is 0. What? 100 minus 0 is 100. Sorry. Okay, we're going to go on to the median. This is super easy to find on a box plot. Remember, the median is inside the box where the line cuts through it. So in this top example, the median is right there at the number 60. And for all players, the mean is right here also at the number 60. Okay, so good news there that we've got the same median. And that should help us answer the question, find the one that's true. All right, so I'm going to go straight to the ones that say median, because that seems like they're either going to be the same or they're not. So let's look at answer choice C. It says the medians for the 2 groups are the same. Okay, that's true and that's true. They're both true, C and D. Let's read on for choice C. It says, since the data are skewed right, the mean for Mr. Dave's players appear to be greater than the mean for the population. All right, well, then this one says, since the data is skewed right, the range for Mr. Dave's class appears to be greater than the range. The range for Coach Dave's class is not greater than the range of the whole population, right? I can prove this one wrong. I can prove choice D wrong. It says the range of Mr. Dave's class is greater than the range for everyone. Coach Dave's range is 80. everyone's range is 100. Coach Dave is not greater than that. 80 is not greater than 100, so it cannot be D, right? At least I was able to eliminate one based off of that. Okay, the second one, choice C, talks about the mean. So I'm going to skip it because I don't know the mean. So I'm going to go up to choice A and B and see if I can eliminate them. All right, choice A says the means for the two groups are the same. Since the data are skewed right, the range for Mr. Dave's players appears to be greater than the range for the population of everyone. That's false. Coach Dave's range is smaller, so it can't be A. Choice B, again, talks about the mean. I'm going to keep reading. Since the data are skewed right, the median for Coach Dave's team is greater. Coach Dave's median is not greater. It's the same, so it cannot be B. So guys, this is one of those process of elimination. By process of elimination, it has to be C. Even though we cannot calculate the mean, the correct answer has to be C because the other three choices are incorrect. Okay, go ahead and pause the video, put all of these pieces together, take your practice test and submit it, and make sure you ask me any questions you have. Thanks for watching, everybody.